Hello everyone! This is Blouse Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Last time we made a pattern for the back. Today we're going to show you how to make a pattern for the front. Have a look at the pattern once again. What should we do next? Place the pattern on the edge of a piece of the tracing paper and outline it. I outlined it without changing anything. Imagine that this was a fold in the fabric. I'll write it down. The center back, fold. I want you to understand that this is not an actual pattern. We drew it in order to be able to make a one-piece pattern for the blouse on its basis. Outline the pattern, and then turn it this way. Next, we need to outline the pattern once again. The shoulder seam should match. I remind you that the shoulder seam turns into a sleeve. Lay the pattern right on the seam and then outline it. I remind you that the center back should be cut on a grain. And the center front should be cut on a bias. Don't hurry. Be very accurate and attentive. The second detail kinda mirrors the first one. The shoulder seams in the detail should match. Do not forget to mark the waistline. Here it is. And here it is as well. What have we done? We outlined the pattern for the back 2 times in such way that the shoulder seams in the details match. There will be no seam here. There should be a fold on the shoulder seam. Ira will tell you what to do next. This is the center front. We need to add 16.5 centimeters here. Add 16.5 centimeters to the center front. Mark the point 10. We need to add 10 centimeters for an extension and 6.5 centimeters for this drape detail on the front. In our case, the front will be 10 centimeters longer than the back. Make these lines longer so that they reach the bottom. When the pattern is ready, we'll compare it to the one from the book. We need to make the center front 10 centimeters longer, and then draw a smooth, beautiful line here. In our case, the front is longer than the back. You do not necessarily have to make it longer. Ira, make this line longer, please. We will alter it later. Next, we need to measure and mark 5 centimeters down from this point on the center front. If we were making a regular front neckline, we would make it deeper. In this case, there will be vertical pleats here. Here they are in the mock-up. Next, I need to drop a perpendicular here and mark 6 centimeters in it. 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters. After that, we need to measure and mark 19 centimeters down from this point. Drop a perpendicular here. Do it this way. Let me sign everything. 19 centimeters here. I remind you that this point marks the 7th neck bone on the back. We measured and marked 5 cm here and 6 cm here. Let's sign these details as well. 10 cm, 6.5 cm. Sign everything in order not to make mistakes. Next, we need to connect this point with the point 6 with a straight line. This is the front neckline. It goes here. These parts will be gathered in pleats. This line should be moved higher. I'll make it more beautiful. This is going to be the drape detail in the front. There will also be pleats here. This is the detail I'm talking about. Let me explain everything to you once again. I'll outline the details for cutting with a red marker pen. There will be pleats here. I'll sign the back neckline. This detail copies it. Move this point 5 cm lower and connect it with the beginning of the shoulder. This is the front neckline. I'll sign it. We moved this point 5 cm lower, attached it to the beginning of the shoulder, and then made it 6 cm longer here. Measure and mark 19 cm down from the point 0 and drop a perpendicular here. After that, connect the points 19 and 6. Do not forget to cut and draw these details. We made the pattern in such a way that we will be able to cut the blouse of just one piece of fabric. If the piece of fabric you're working with is not wide enough, you can make the sleeves shorter. You can't move the center back seam. There should be a fold on it. The center front will be cut on the bias. Notice that it will actually be cut not on a bias grain, but a bit differently, not at the angle of 45 degrees. Due to this fact, the center front looks this way. It looks as if there were a lot of folds here, but they were actually cut not on a bias. Notice that the center front seam is hidden inside the drape details. I'm not making the folds look this way. This is how they naturally lay. This line is placed this way because of the fact the sleeves are accurate. This is what took us the most time and work. We wasted a lot of tracing paper trying to make a perfect pattern. The way you draw the sleeves affects the way the front pattern will look like. We'll show you what to pay attention to when cutting the blouse. This is how the pattern for a blouse made of just one piece of fabric should look like. What is different in the front and the back is that there should be a fold on the center back and the seam on the center front. This is how the pattern should look like. The thing is that the center back should be cut on a grain and the center front on a bias. Due to the fact that there will be a fold on the center back, the blouse will be made of just one detail. Next time we'll cut the blouse and show you what to pay attention to when working with this part. We'll show you everything very thoroughly. I really hope that you like the design. I'm grateful to the Japanese designers who created such amazing designs and techniques. The book amazes me each time I open it. The blouse will be very beautiful. It's of a very interesting design. This tutorial will be especially useful for those who want to hide some parts of their bodies. Slim girls will also look amazing in such blouses. True, I'm planning to sew one for myself. This blouse is also perfect for pregnant women. Next time, we'll show you how to cut and tag such blouses. My dear subscribers, I'm happy that you find my tutorials useful. Some of you send me pictures of the garments you make on the basis of my tutorials. You guys are very talented. You are absolutely amazing. I really hope that you like this design. Don't be afraid of experiments, and remember that practice makes perfect. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful. We are Paukšte Irina and Ira. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, press the like and the bell buttons. Thank you. Goodbye.